My name is Sergio Rodriguez. I live here in New Haven, and I've been in New Haven since 1993. Growing up in the South was very unique because I grew up in the 50s during segregation. And it was very unusual at that point in time, growing up as a young boy. I went to elementary school, junior high school, and into high school. However, in high school, I dropped out. I failed the 10th grade twice, so I wasn't doing very well in school because I was concentrating more on the band and playing music and that kind of stuff. I was involved in a government-funded employment program for young people, and I had a wonderful mentor. And I think part of what's affected my life are the mentors that I've had in my life. And so I had this gentleman who could chase me every chance he had to complete my education, and he finally did it at 19. I got my GED. By the grace of God, I was able to find different kinds of professional jobs when I really hadn't started college yet. I was a bilingual counselor for a diversionary program in New Jersey, but it was a mentor in that job that convinced me to go on to college. So I didn't really go to college until I was 30 years old. And then I went to Adelphi University, and that started my college career. And I majored in social work. So I was always in the helping profession. Even at a very, very, very young age, I was always in the helping profession. For me, there was never a difference between working as a social worker somewhere, or as a counselor, or even as a director, because I've done administrative work too. So I've done both administrative work, worked as a manager, and not only served as a legislator, but served as a legislator who did significant national work. I was, president of a national organization called HELO, the Hispanic Elected Local Officials. I was on the board of the National League of Cities as a board of directors. So not only, on a local level was I working, I was also working on a national level. And even that, there's a set of folks that you need to answer to and deal with. So I don't know. I don't know that there's that much of a difference between a leader and somebody who serves. This young guy starts walking up the highway, Sergio, oh my God, Sergio. He gives me this big hug. And he said, oh my God, man, I just want to thank you so much. I said, it's just like stuff like that. That there's no way you can, there's no way you can put a value on that. I mean, So when you talk about my legacy, that's it, that this is a guy I've impacted. I can't even remember who he is at this point. But he was so taken by whatever it was that we shared together that it changed his life. I mean, he told me it literally changed my life. Those are the things that you say, oh my God, my life has been valuable. There's been some value to my life. I've been able to do this, and he brings it all back for you. What I really I'm most proud of the fund is that it really provides opportunities for up-and-coming young individuals and Latinos in the community to be able to have their chance at having the experience of mentorship and service, service to the community and those kinds of things. So for me, that's kind of the most exciting thing about it.